Hi everyone, my name is Eliza Volk and I am going to gift you with the opportunity for a 30-minute Kapha Balancing Yoga series. So Kapha is a dosha in the realm of Ayurveda and it's made up of the elements of earth and water. So it tends to be the dosha that is building, it's heavier, it's our muscles and our bones. It can also have some stagnancy or lethargy or even depression if it's not moving enough. So the way that we counteract too much kapha dosha is to bring in qualities and characteristics that are opposite of what earth and water, these heavier elements, bring in. So in this practice, we're going to move in a way that brings in more lightness, movement. It's a little bit faster pace. And it's also one that there'll be a couple postures that kick your ass ever so slightly. Not too much, but just enough to get that fire going so that the wheels are turning and that stagnant kapha energy can be moved. So really good time of day to do this is first thing in the morning after you wake up and do some meditation, is to get moving in a way that's fast or, quicker, just so that you counteract being sleepy and lying in bed for the past, 7, 8, 9 hours that you were overnight sleeping. Also, just if you're feeling heavier, perhaps you've eaten too much cake or potato chips, or maybe you've been lounging on the couch watching a lot of Netflix while we're in quarantine and you're just feeling kind of heavy, it's a good time to move the kapha. Also, we are in the spring season. I am actually in constant summer here in Thailand, but in most of North America, well, all of North America and a lot of the world with the people I'm communicating with, it's spring. So we're coming out of winter, which is the kapha season. It's when it's heavier, we're inward, we're hibernating, we're cultivating, we're keeping our winter fat, as some people say. But now it's spring and it's really time to lighten the load. So here is a 30-minute practice that is going to fuel the fire, bring in some air, some lightness to get you moving. So go ahead and get out your yoga mat and we'll start in a comfortable seated position. I'll meet you on the mat in just a moment. All right. Thank you for saying yes to this practice. By you getting into your body and getting your stagnant energy moving, you can bring a better quality of yourself to the world. And we really need that right now. So again, I thank you so much for doing this practice. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You might want to sit up on a block or bolster or pillow just to give your hips a little bit of a lift higher than your knees. And once you're in that comfortable seated position, I invite you to close your eyes and bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart center. Take a moment to tune into your breath. So feel that rhythm of the inhale, expanding, opening your heart, your torso, filling your body with life force. And when you exhale, allow it to go deep so you can relax even deeper into your seat. And then keeping your hands in prayer position in front of your heart, notice the energy in your heart center. And if there's a valuable intention that you have to plant for this next half an hour of practice, maybe it goes beyond the yoga mat, but even if you just start small, and what is your intention for showing up here now? When we practice with an intention, or sankalpa is the Sanskrit word, then it helps our dreams become manifest more. The practice becomes more infused with magic when we have an intention, something that we're focused and practicing. Bow your chin to your chest. Place your hands on your thighs and open your eyes, taking in the light of the room. We'll begin by moving our spine in circles. So as you inhale, bring your chest forward. Exhale, round your back body behind you. Good. Going in one direction. So inhale, we come forward. Exhale, back. Just kind of warming up the spine. Getting some nice circular, rhythmic motion. So Kapha also does do well with rhythms, right? Like the flow of water, the way that the tide comes in and out. There are these deeper rhythms that Kapha likes. So see if you can get into a rhythm right here. But a rhythm that involves movement, not just stagnancy and staying put in the same mundane thing over and over. That creates excess Kapha. But instead there's a rhythm that actually brings in movement. Good, let's go the other direction. Inhale, chest forward, exhale, round. Very nice. In these circles, you could go slow, or you could, bring your body into it a little bit quicker, right? If this is a morning practice, we want to get things awakened and moving. Bring your chest forward as you inhale, and then exhale, round your back body. So just straight forward, flexion and extension of the spine. All right, good. We'll build a little bit of fire with some twisting. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, open up to the right side. Next inhale, go ahead, unwind. Arms up, exhale, other side, good. So twist can either lower our energy, it can unwind our energy and bring us down. A lot of times there's twists at the end of classes, but twist can also spiral up and open our energy. Good, one more time. Let's inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, twist to the first side. Very nice. And again, reach them up, stretch long, exhale, twist to the second side. Okay, good. Let's bring our hands to the floor, knees back behind you in a table position. We'll move with the cat-cow here. So as you inhale, look up, arch your spine, exhale, round. Keep going with your breath. So simple, but it can feel so good. Good, and then if you want to sway your hips side to side, bring your shoulders over your fingertips, get into your wrists, get into your hips. Maybe take a child's pose, but not for too long, just enough to stretch your spine and exhale. Coming up, good. Let's tuck the toes under and press into a downward facing dog. Walk out your down dog. Pedaling your feet, bending your knees. And walk your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale and come halfway up. Exhale, fold, and inhale, triumphantly rise. It's a new day, a new dawn. Exhale, hands to prayer. So we'll move through some sun salutations, which is a more fiery, quicker practice. It's not too fast here, but it's fast enough to move with the rhythm of the breath, with the inhale, with the exhale. There's a movement, so it's going to get that Kapha energy going. So let's go. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left foot back, left knee to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, high push up. Exhale to the floor and inhale, cobra. So chest comes up. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. And step your left foot forward, right knee to the floor. Exhale here with hands to hips. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the floor, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, look up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer. So that was half of a sun salutation. We do it again. Second side, inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold forward. And step your right knee back to the floor. Exhale for stability, then inhale, lift up. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high push up. Exhale to the floor. Chest up, cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right foot forward, left knee to the floor. Exhale, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands touch the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, rise up. Good, we completed 2 more rounds with slight variations. Follow me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot steps back. Either keep the knee down or have it lifted. Rise up as you inhale. Exhale, touch the floor, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, chest forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right knee to the floor or stays up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Beautifully done. Inhale, reach up, expand. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left foot back. Keep it lifted or down, same as before. Reach up. Step hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, high push up. If the push up lowering down is hard, you can go down on your knees. Let's go down. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Right foot steps forward. Reach up. And hands to the floor. Step forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, up you go. Beautifully done. Exhale. Let's go. Reach them up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back. Keep it lifted or lower. Reach your arms up. Then open into a warrior two. So turn your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Your front knee will be on top of your ankle. So it's a 90-degree angle. Arms out in front. Beautiful. Reverse the warrior. And then bring it into a side angle. Very nice. And windmill the hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, high push up. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. And step your right foot forward. Back knee lifted, rise up, high lunge. And then switch your feet to a warrior two. Front knee is stacked on top of the ankle, back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Reverse the warrior, so back arm down your back leg. And side angle, front elbow to the top knee. Very good. And windmill the hands down. And let's step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up you go, rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful, almost complete with these. Reach your arms up, expand. And fold forward as you exhale. Step your left foot back. My apologies. Reach your arms up. And let's open warrior two. So it's the same exact thing we just did. Reverse the warrior. Side angle. Windmill the hands forward, downward facing dog. High push-up, knees to the floor or just lower down, and chest comes up. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, rise up, arms overhead, and open to a warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Side angle the warrior. And windmill, hands to the floor. Step forward. Feet are parallel and hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Bring your palms by your side. Close your eyes and take inventory on how you feel. That wasn't that much movement. That was 3 full rounds of sun salutations and variations thereof. And notice, just if you just did that in the morning, how would that feel for your day? Good. Bring your feet together so your big toes touch. Your heels are just slightly apart. It's like you could slide a credit card between your heels. You can open your eyes again if they're closed. Bend your knees and sit back in the chair. Reach your arms up and hug your arms towards the midline. Not just your arms, also your core. It's like everything is drawing towards your spine. And your muscles are engaged. The glutes are engaged. The triceps are engaged. The core is engaged. It's drawing back to your spine. Good. 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs. Fold forward. Downward facing dog. And come onto your knees. I'll let you know what we're doing next. So we're going to go through just a little bit of some core strengthening activities where we count with numbers, and it's kind of this rhythmic pace that gets the fire burning. So some core stuff, some stuff for our arms. Follow me. We're going to start with some push-ups or variations thereof. The variation can take place with your knees on the floor and your ankles crossed, so that when you go down, you can keep a straight torso and it's still going to work your arms, but you have the support. You're kind of doing like a half push-up. Otherwise, the legs can be lifted. You come down, press back up. So we're gonna do between 5 to 10. I wanna say 8 to 10, but 5 to 10 is fine. Push-ups involve building the arm strength, so wherever you are, that is fine. If you're only doing 2, you're only doing 3, that's a great place to start. Let's get moving. So you count on your own rhythm and I will work with you. Let's go. So finishing up wherever you are. Push-ups are great for kapha because excess kapha gets stored in our chest, in our lungs. The lung meridian goes right down the exact muscles that we're working with push-ups. So anything that's going to clear stagnancy in the lungs, get the fire moving is great for the kapha dosha. So now we're going to do a little bit of core work to get things moving here. Lay on your back, feet on the floor. You can stay lengthwise on your mat. I'm doing it this way for a better view for the camera. Draw your belly button back towards the floor. So the opposite of that would be, you're lifting up. You really want to be engaging the core. So even right here, my core is engaged. It's hard and I'm not even doing a movement. We want to keep some of that, or all of that, but some is okay as we move. So if the back's coming up, slow down, work towards drawing your core back. So bicycles, many of you probably know this, fingers are interlaced behind your head, knees are up, and you're going opposite elbow to opposite knee, all while drawing the core back. So let's do between 25 and 35 of these. So your choice, your pace, let's go. Keep it up, few more wherever you are. And then as you finish up, I'll explain what we're doing next. We're going to do a hollow body hold. So lift the legs up just a few inches off the floor. Draw your core back, same instruction as before. Arms can go by your side or overhead. Go ahead and hold here. Nice core strength, building the fire, building our core. All right, good. Come on out. Our next movement in this series is going to be squats. So good for the legs, good for the glutes, good again for Kapha dosha. And getting stuff moving in here, we actually store a lot of Kapha in this area, especially women, right? This is our muscles, our bones, our fat. So this area, we're going to move that. So let's do 25 to 30 squats. The feet are about as wide as your mat, so a little bit wider than hip distance. When you go back, drop your booty behind you and knees out. It's almost like, woo, you want to keep your feet planted, but they might lift, right? If we had a weight in front of us, we are holding a barbell, it would keep us there to lift up and squeeze the glutes. We're not doing it with weight, but it's a similar idea, similar body mechanics. So let's go, knees out. When you come up, squeeze the glutes like a thrust. Okay, moving with this. Let's keep it moving here. Count to yourself. Again, wherever you are is fine. If you do 18, if you do 15, if you do 35, that's okay, but count. Let's move together. This is also a bit of cardio. Cardio is good for Kapha, right? Get the lungs moving. Keep it going. Keep that pump. That booty pumps at the top. Okay, just a few more. Good, let's do 3 more together. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go back to the push-ups. So try to do the same number that you did before or add 1 or 2. So my suggestion was between 5 and 10. Again, wherever you are, let's go right now. Start moving. Beautiful work. All right, onto the back. Again, 25 to 35 bicycles on your back, core to the floor, hands behind your head. Let's begin. Almost done. And then we'll go into another 10-second hollow body hold. So finish up, 2 more, and 1. Hollow body hold, legs up, arms can be by your side. If you want more challenge, arms go overhead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Instead of squats, we're going to do something that's more for cardio, but it involves squats as well. The infamous burpees, but low impact, which means at the top, you don't need to jump into explosion. That's an option, but I'll show you the low impact burpee. So come standing to the front of your mat, reach your arms up, jump back. If you need lower impact, you just step back, lower down, come back up, jump or step forward, lift up. So I'll show you again another variation. Step back, step forward, rise up. If you're doing the jump at the top, it would look like that. 10 burpees. Follow me if you're a little confused with them, and let's begin. Arms up, hands down, step or hop back, step or hop forward, rise up. That was one. Keep going. They're fast. Move quicker than you think you can. Your body is more capable than your mind tells it. I'm at 4. Now 5 more to go. Two more. Great, that's it. Okay, wrapping up one more round of these variations. Good work, good work. See, this is getting the kapha, the stagnancy moving. Let's stick with it. We are almost done. Again, same push-ups as before. Try to do the same or grab one more push-up in there if possible. If you have to take the variation with your knees on the floor, do that. Let's go. All right, you know where we're going. Our last round of these crunches. Let's do 30 to 35. So upping it ever so slightly onto your back, hands behind your head. Let's begin. Remember, draw your belly button back to the floor. Good work, almost done. All right, let's prepare for the hollow body hold. Lift the legs, couple inches off the floor, arms by your side or overhead. Draw your core back to the floor, 7 more seconds. Good, come on down. Okay, last quick moving thing. This is very much cardio. They can be hard, but it is such a short window that we are doing this for. Let's power through. We're doing mountain climbers. So you start in plank and you run knee to the elbow and back, opposite knee to elbow back. So not crossing under, I just mean right knee, right elbow, left knee, right, left elbow. Like this. So I'll show you sideways. Set yourself up. Let's go. I'll count us off. We're going to do about 20 seconds. Keep going, stick with it. Good. Come on down, pause. Notice how you feel. Very good. All of these things that we have done are things that you can enact. Sun salutations. Cycling through cardio, core muscle building activities. We're going to just take a couple minutes to cool and wind down. The lovely crickets have been in tune with the rhythm of this. They get quite loud when we're being strong. Come into downward facing dog. And take some nice breaths here. Lengthen your spine, cool yourself down in this posture that builds some strength as well. Okay, come onto your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Hold your toes, sit upright. Stay here or bow forward. Okay, we'll do a hip stretch. Remember, a lot of kapha muscle gets held in these muscles here, kapha dosha in here. So figure 4 on your back. Go ahead, lay down. Cross your right ankle across your left knee. Reach between your legs and hold behind your left thigh. I'll show you this way as well. So with your hands, as you pull in, you'll get a nice stretch on the outside of your hip here. Okay, release with your hands. Bring your entire leg unit over to the left side. And you can readjust your legs. So we're basically just coming into a recline twist. A nice cooling twist. So relax into it here. Okay, let's take the second side. Both feet on the floor. Lift your hips just an inch. Place them back down to center them. And cross your left ankle across your right knee or your second side, whichever one you still have to do. Release your hands, bring your leg unit over to the right side, resting into this recline twist. All right, now your choice here to either lay down into a shavasana or come up into a seated position for meditation. We'll only be here for a minute or two because if this is a morning practice or if we're wanting to counteract kapha, it's still very good to rest and integrate the practice, yet we don't want to rest too much, otherwise we fall back into that kapha laziness. We actually want to keep ourselves activated and somewhat calmly energized to be productive during the day. So your choice if you'd like to take a seated meditation or a shavasana. I will stay with you for this couple minutes of the practice to then guide you up and out. Wherever you are, close your eyes and take some deep, clarifying breaths. Recall your intention for this practice, for the day, for your life. Recall that intention. And notice how it's already becoming manifest. And you can let that go. Rest fully here into seated meditation or shavasana. you are in Shavasana, kindly roll over onto your left side, resting there in fetal position. And then guiding yourself up into a comfortable seat. And let's all bring our hands to prayer in the seated position. Give gratitude for yourself for doing this practice to become a stronger, more alert and centered human so that you can bring your gifts more fully into the world. Thank you so much for practicing. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe and to share this with your loved ones so we can all build our empowerment collectively. Thank you so much. Namaste.